What is going on, guys? How you guys doing today? My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. Today, we're going to be doing the truck dump of Thick Boy Thursday. So, what I ended up doing was measuring the spines of everything that I own to kind of facilitate for Thick Boy Thursday. I got some weaker picks, to be honest, but they're the thickest ones that I have. I was actually going to carry some fixed blades, and these were the same size, if not thicker, or at least my main carry is. I don't have too many fixed blades, by the way, so clearly that didn't win out. But without further ado, the one that was in my pocket was a knife that I genuinely forgot that I even had. It was one of those that I won in a raffle. Like, I was super stoked for winning. I mean, the adrenaline rush of winning kind of trumps a lot of other things anyways. But, so I won this in a raffle probably about 5 months ago. And I literally put it back in the case and haven't carried it since. It's not one that I'm super excited to carry. It's nothing like that really spoke to me, but I appreciate it in hand. Like, I got it in my right hand right now. And I do appreciate a lot of the aspects. So this is a Reate. This is my fifth pocket knife. This is a Reate. So with Reate, typical spines are 150 to 160 thousandths. I didn't really measure behind the edge. But that is my Reate. I believe this is the small Krypton, made by Tachi Baruka. I guess it's like he's a pretty famous designer. I never really knew, never really heard of him, never really got into it. And this design, while it's cool, it's not an integral, but it's two pieces of titanium that are like perfectly together. Like, it's a really cool design. Basically almost an integral, right? As you can see, the spine is pretty damn thick. And let's get that front flip. Pretty cool. You can't even see the pivot. They got a little cover plate over the pivot and stuff. Kind of reminds me of the Wii Synergy in a way. Very, very cool. Let's check it out. Ooh, yeah. So this is the Tachi Baruka small Krypton. It is a full-size knife. I can get it. I mean, the handle is great, if you guys can see. I can get all my digits on there. Not an issue whatsoever. And it kind of has this upswept, almost Tonto style of an edge. That being said, it is not a Tonto really. It just kind of has like a really harsh upswept Tonto portion that looks like it. It does have a mirrored finish, which I'm guessing came from the original owner. And you can get a hold of that fuller. Let's see here. Yeah, you can get a hold of that fuller. That's cool. Hear the clicks? Clicks pretty good. I like it. It's not like anything's loose. Has a really nice click to it. So this thing's pretty sweet, actually. Not sure if it's sweet enough for me to keep in the collection, but I enjoy it quite a bit. So this is the Tachi Baruka small Krypton. Very glassy, smooth action. It's a knife that I don't remember the cost of it. I think it's like $325 or something of that nature. But it is really nice. It's comfy in hand. The pocket clip is kind of a hot spot. It does stick up quite a bit. And it does have that hidden lanyard hole, which is nice. Other than that, this is what's going into my fifth pocket. And FYI, this is coming in at, it's the 300 or whatever, but it's coming in with CPM 154. So this is kind of going back to the days of, super expensive knives having CPM 154, which is a great steal. I mean, still is a great steal. It's just you kind of assume it would be something else, right? Very, very cool knife. The small Krypton. This is my fifth pocket knife. It barely fits, probably because the way the ass is kind of contoured in, or the pommel, rather, side of it is kind of contoured in. That's probably why it fits. And it's not uncomfortable. It's just kind of heavy. I mean, it's one solid chunk of titanium. So this next knife, I haven't even shown you guys the unboxing, but I think you guys have seen in several different videos. This is literally my thickest knife that I have in my collection. 185 thousandths on the spine. Again, I measured it before I left. And, this is one that definitely will stay in the collection, or at least I anticipate it doing so. And it is one that you guys will see in the unboxing I wasn't a huge fan of until I carried this. And that is my Socom Elite. 185 thousandths on that spine. Yes, they did a lot of work that you can't really tell. But look at that portion right there. It like is almost kissing both sides. It's crazy. This knife is one of those that isn't underrated whatsoever. It is highly sought after, but in hand, you're like, what? Kind of like when you get it, you're like, what is the big deal? What is the big deal with this guy? Well, then you carry it and you kind of get it, right? So these thumb studs, overbuilt, and they work for, and they're not really thumb studs. They are external stops as well, but they work awesome as thumb studs. The action is great. I did take it apart. I did kind of lube up the bearings and kind of lube up the track, kind of get it even glassier than it already was, and it truly is. This thing is great. Great knife, great in hand. You could tell why people like it after a while. You could feel how good of a workhorse it really is. And despite being 185 thousandths on the spine, it does slice pretty darn well. This is the Microtech Socom Elite. Once again, very cool large knife. This is a knife that I probably intend to keep. It's the clicks, the clacks. It might be overpriced. I still think it kind of is, in my opinion. Maybe not. I don't know. I got to dig into the nitty-gritty. But I can tell you the tolerances on this are stupid. It does have a little bit of double clutch if you don't get it over the spine. There we go. But the tolerances are on it stupid. And the reason I say that is I took out the pivot when I was taking it apart. And when you take out the pivot, there's still no blade play back and forth. Like, that's how perfect it sits in there. It's incredible, guys. This knife is kind of like a marvelous piece of quality craftsmanship, and maybe that's why it got so much hype. Not to mention, it's just this big hulking brute of a knife that you like. It's built in a way that, like, if you destroy this, like if you go in and you just start just hacking away, it's like you're not gonna be too mad. Unless I could break off that tip, even though the tip's really thick. If I broke off the tip, I'd be mad. But like if I go in there and I like destroy the edge or whatever, I feel like that's what it's supposed. Jesus, I feel like that's what it's supposed to do. It's just a workhorse of a knife. So the Tashi Baracha Small Krypton and the Microtech Socom Elite are my thick boy carries today. 185 thousandths behind one spine, 150 behind my fifth pocket spine. Fifth pocket knife spine. What's in your pocket for Thick Boy Thursday? Or on your belt, because like I said, I was going to carry some fixed blades. I just didn't have any that competed. I don't have that many though. You know, I got the fixed blade Elementum that I actually think is a fantastic knife. I hate that I say that because I think the pintail should have taken over the Elementum when the pintail came out. It's a much better design, in my opinion. But they kind of do two different things. The pintail's meant for comfort. Elementum's made to just slip into your pocket and be cool. The button lock Elementum happened to have the perfect size blade and handle, and was pretty damn comfortable in hand. The button lock Elementum was really good too. Thick Boy Thursday, what you got? Friday, we're gonna go easy on us. Something that we always enjoy carrying. Fidget Friendly Friday. That's what Friday is gonna be. I don't want it to be. I don't really know what other ones there are for Friday, but you know, we've already gone through Freaky Friday, we've gone through Finish Friday. Let's go through Fidget Factor Friday tomorrow, and kind of just, you know, we all kind of, if you're not somebody that very habitually uses their knives at work, like they're constantly breaking down boxes, constantly opening up stuff, blah blah blah, then you're probably gonna appreciate the fidget factor on a knife a little bit more, because you don't get to play with it as much in use, right? Which sucks, because I love sharpening. Like I'm getting to the point where I love sharpening a knife, and I just don't put them through enough use to like sharpen frequently. It sucks. It's like you wanna. I got all these new stones. I got these Veneve stones that I tried out last night, which feel fantastic. The Veneve stones are great, and I just want to sharpen everything I see like a little kid. That's all I got for you guys today. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. The This is my pocket dump for Thick Boy Thursday. Let me know what you got in your pocket under here, in the comments below. Have a great day, guys.